Hello people, I'm back. So I know you missed me, but I'm here for you. I am so excited to make this food today, and I don't make this often, so when I make it, you better trust it's gonna be bomb. We are making Nyadewa fry, Gardeneggs or eggplant stew, and I am so excited. It's been so long since I ate this. Let's get right into it. So the ingredients I'm going to be using are what's showing on the screen. We have eggplant or garden eggs, fresh peppers, garlic, tomatoes, onions, fresh fish, some spice blend, some salt, some palm oil, some turmeric powder, and then onga tablet. So I went ahead to marinate my fish in some leftover marinade. Anyway, in some leftover spice blend that I had. If you want to know how I made it, you can check my previous video. I'll be sure to link it in the description box. Okay, so then I'm going to add my palm oil to a hot pan and let it melt. Then I'll fry the fish. Now I'm frying the fish because I want the fish to flavor the oil before I start the actual cooking process. And then in another pan, I'm going to cut my eggplants. I'll split each one into 4 and then let it boil till it's soft to the touch. Okay, so this is how the fish is looking after frying. And you guys, if you're not doing this trick, then I really don't know how you're cooking your meals. Bro, have you ever tried to break your fish into pieces so that you get chunks of fish in your stew? That every time you're eating the stew, whenever you take the food and you put it in your mouth, you're getting at least a piece of fish even before you come to the main fish for your food. If you don't do it, baby, please try this. Please try this. It makes a lot of difference. Okay, so that was a trick I like to do. So with the oil that I fried the fish with initially, I'm going to add the pieces of fish I broke to fry it a little bit more, just to get some crunch to it. I want it to dry up a little bit to get some crunch, so that the stew is it's not very soft, there's some here and there crunch to it. We could use a little bit of texture, if you know what I'm saying. So the fish is going to give me that. And these are the vegetables that I've gone ahead to chop. I chopped the onions, I chopped the garlic and the fresh pepper. And I'm going to add the onions to it, and I'm going to fry it a little till it starts to sweat. When it starts to sweat, please, I beg, I don't know what that was, okay, forgive me. Then I'll add the garlic to it. So this is what our eggplants are looking like, and I'm okay with this, so I'm going to blend them now. So there was a little bit of the spice blend I used for the fish, and over here we don't waste anything, so I'm just going to add that one to the stew. So now that that's done, I'm going to add a little bit of color to the stew, and I'm going to do that by adding the peppers. Look at how it suddenly brightened up the stew, because before it was just anyhow. It was looking anyhow. It was looking so dull, so bland, but now we have given it some color, some upgrade, some glow up, some it's not plenty by something. We start from somewhere, so Then when that's fried enough, I'm going to add the tomatoes to it. Now I roughly blend the tomatoes. I don't want it to be too smooth, so I'm going to use my blender on pulse motion. Personally, it cooks faster for me when it's in chunks or when it's blended smoothly and cooked beforehand. This is what the eggplant look like after blending. So I'm going to add the eggplants to it now so that it can cook and then we'll be ready to eat. Cause man, watching this again, I am so hungry. It was so good, eh? Hey, masa, stop. It was good. So I'm adding the eggplants to it, and it was a bit too thick for me, so I added a little bit of water to it. But if you want it very thick, by all means you can do whatever you want. Understand? At this point, if you've reached here, you've watched the video up to here, I'd like to say a very big thank you. I appreciate that you're using your data to watch my video. I really appreciate it. God will repay you. He'll replenish everything. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, hello baby, I love you. Thank you very much for coming back. And please subscribe. Like, people watch the video but they don't subscribe. Don't be doing that. It's not nice. Okay? It's not nice. Subscribe. Okay. So thank you very much. So now I'm going to add some of the spices to it. I'm not adding all of the spices I took out because there were spices in the blend I used for the fish. So then I didn't really need to do much. So I'm going to add a little salt to taste because it's like the salt was at the it was at the back, but you can taste it at the back. So then, like, we needed to bring it forward. Do you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what we're doing. And I like that you can see little specks of the fresh pepper in it. It makes it look nice. So I'll stir for the salt to be evenly distributed, and then I'll leave it to simmer for 20 to 30 minutes. And after 20 to 30 minutes, this is what we are looking at. So now it's time to add the fish to it, so that the fish can absorb some of the taste of the stew, and then the stew to absorb the taste of the fish. Give and then you take. That's what the fish and the stew are doing, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So yeah, that's what I'll do. And I'll leave this to simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes on low to medium heat. And yeah, food will be ready. You guys, I went ahead to boil some yam. You can eat this with rice, you can eat this with yam, you can eat this with plantain, you can eat it with bread. And this is the final result. Food is ready. And I'd like to thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Please, I beg, watch the videos in full so that YouTube can recommend it to other people. Thank you, Sechiwa and Kathy, for subscribing. Bye.